Hey guys, can everybody hear me? Doing this from the iPad today because I am away from the house. I'm sorry, I keep putting my finger right in front of the camera because where the camera's right there. Okay. Yeah, so keep your finger away from there, dummy. All right. Oops, sorry about that, guys. Getting used to the iPad. Moon VA24. Hello to you too. Okay, I have not made a cool little logo yet for. I mean, we have cool logos for Anime El Paso. Man, this thing, the camera's weird. I just haven't put them on here yet. That's coming. I will make a little cool little. Where's my hand? There you go. Little thingy there with my name and the icon up there. That's harder than it looks on this thing. Um, so yeah, thanks guys for tuning in to see this. I know everybody's anxious about Anime El Paso. I did promise I was going to tell you yesterday or today. Guest announcements. I think we're pretty much full on the guest announcements. I will read them off to you. There's so many I can't remember them, so I'm going to read it right out of my email. I have 3 contracts that are out, waiting to be signed. I'll you know what? I'll get to those last. Let me tell you who has signed. Well, I thought I was going to tell you. I'm trying to read it off of my phone while holding my iPad because I am technology man. Okay. It is killing me. Okay, there we go. All right. The first one, Brandon McKinnis. And we've got Brittany Karbowski, J. Michael Tatum, Jamie Marchi, and Kristen McGinnis. I don't know if those names mean anything to you. The one I know off the top of my head is Brittany Karbowski is the voice of Rimuru in That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime. The rest of I'm still working on the pages for these guys too, so you'll have to. I just got my graphics guy. We have a graphics guy now. So the graphics guy just sent me the files this morning, and I did a few of them before I had to leave. Here we go. I can just read it right from here. Let's see what Ms. Karbowski does. Brittany Karbowski. And of course, my internet connection here is less than ideal. So, is everybody excited for Anime El Paso? I know some people are asking for guests. We're trying to keep it all of our featured guests anime related. The vendors, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that. We don't vet the vendors. We're not big enough where we can pick and choose what vendors come. But most vendors, if they're smart and they're coming to an anime con, they will cater their offerings to anime. You would think. I mean, that's not saying they're not going to be 100% anime vendors. Not yet anyway. Not until we get it built up big enough where we can maybe vet them and make sure that they're anime related vendors before they come. Conrad stoked. That's good. Moon. Yes, I'm very excited, and I'm making your cosplay soon. Oh, I will love to see that. Okay, Brittany Karbowski is best known as Wendy Marvel in Fairy Tale, Black Star in Soul Eater. She is Cammy. Oh, forgive me if I mispronounce this. That's Tsushimi in My Hero Academia. I'm not sure which one that is. I think that's one of the black military suit wearing group. Ryu and Clannad, Yuri and Angel Beats, Pride and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Ooh, nice, Pride. Mikoto Masaka in Certain Magical Index and a Certain Scientific Railgun series. Why are the anime and manga titles so long? They're the story in itself. You don't have to read it after you read the title. Nanachi in Made in Abyss, Rimuru, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Migi from Parasite the Maximum. Kusu in Dragon Ball Super. Hisco in Food Wars. And Hitch in Attack on Titan. Most recently, she's Terol in Sabukui Bisco. Sari in Tribe 9. Minoru in Kabi's Sailor Uniform. Satina in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy Brave Exodus. Pookie and Chayla in Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. So that is what Mrs. Karbowski does. She's just one of the people. The sound is coming a bit staticky, a little hard to hear. That's because I'm on my iPad, Liliana. Sorry. That, and I might be losing my voice. Let's see, that was Brittany Karbowski. Jamie Marchi. Well, let's see what Jamie Marchi does. If I hold it closer, maybe it'll be better. Let me see if that helps with the sound. Jamie Marchi is voice of Ellie from Borderlands 2 and 3. Oh, nice. Freya from Smite. Junko. Hiroshima from Danganronpa. Rias Grimori from High School DxD. Mountain Lady. Oh, she's Mountain Lady from My Hero Academia. Cool. Panty from Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt. That's a new one. I mean, Kana Albertona from Fairy Tale. Lukoa from Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Liz from Soul Eater. Restarte from Cautious Hero. She does a couple of them from Fruits Basket, it says. Witchblade, Dragon Ball Super. She does some extra voices on Attack on Titan. So it looks like that's her big ones right there. So that's Jamie Marchi. She will be there as well. Let me answer some of these questions. Is there going to be any Seven Deadly Sins actors? Well, we'll see. I'm still going through them. Oh, good. Yeah, if I hold it closer and try to speak louder, I guess you can hear it better. Brandon McInnes. Let's see what he has done. Ooh. He's Gyutaro and Demon Slayer. That's that one funky looking demon, right? Gyutaro. Oops. Sir Night-Eye. Okay, I remember. I think Sir Night-Eye died, though. But he was Sir Night-Eye in My Hero Academia. Finral, Roller Case, and Black Clover. Yuta, and SSSS Gridman. Milo in Sibikoi Bisco. Simone Goku and Nanbaka. Sonosuke Izuyori and Danganronpa. Aries and Banished from the Heroes Party. Man Good in Mushoku Tensei. Man, I can't pronounce these things. Uncle Reaper and Fire Force. Zane in Fire Emblem Heroes, Featherlight in World of Warcraft Shadowlands. Oh, so we got World of Warcraft. Do people still play World of Warcraft? I quit playing a few years ago, but I know at one point they had like 13 million people worldwide. It was crazy. Patrick Phelps and Black Butler, Ganos and Dragon Ball Super, and many more. I love when they do the and many more. Who is many more? Okay, no other questions. Let's go. Who's next? J. Michael Tatum. He has done Rikichi in Samurai 7. Kiyoya Otori and Oran High School Host Club. Sebastian Michaels and Black Butler. France and Natalia. Tomo from Kamisama Kiss. Okaran Rentaru from Steins Gate. And, he's also in My Hero Academia as this character gets none of the credit he deserves. Tenya Ida. I like Tenya. He's the speedster, if I remember correctly. He's done some other stuff here. He's also this. Scar in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. He's Erwin Smith on Attack on Titan. And blah, blah, blah. He's a bunch of extra voices in different things as well. So, J. Michael Tatum. Okay, that's all from that list. There's two more. Liliana. Liliana's happy for J. Michael. That is good. Oh, nope, that is not a bio. That is. I don't have a bio for these guys, so I'm not sure what they do, but AJ Beckles, if I remember correctly, he does a few. I can look on IMDb if I don't have I don't need their bio. And sorry about that if it dropped out. The internet here, up in the mountains, not the best. So J. Michael Tatum, Liliana, what character does he do that you want to see? Filmography. I'm looking up AJ Beckles. I'm just trying to waste time so there's no dead air. Oh, look at this. He's Kaname Tozen in Bleach. Santo Ileso in Saints Row. He's Olsen in Mobile Suit Gundam. He's in a Gundam movie. Okay. Does a lot of video game stuff, it looks like. I'm going through his list. Choco Love McDonald from Shaman King. That's just J. Michael Tatum is Meliadus. I must have missed that in there somehow. Takamichi Hanagaki from Tokyo Revengers. I know people love Tokyo Revengers. Cookie Run Kingdom. Poison Mushroom Cookie. There's an anime for Cookie Run Kingdom? Huh. Jensen Impact. Suraj Tadayo and Yuya. He does those voices. Baruto, he does Marui. The voice from Marui. Or Marui. I am probably hacking these names to death, and I apologize for my whiteness showing. Ooh. Let me look that one up. Derek Snow. Derek Snow do anything for anybody? I am entering him into IMDb because I'm away from my computer and I don't have all my info. Kyoto and Sebastian are amazing. Just love his voice in general. Yeah, that's what makes him that's what pays the bills. There isn't an anime for Cookie Run, but they have voiceovers in the game. It's pretty. Oh, it's a game. I'm sorry. My bad. So yeah, that's the thing. A lot of these voice actors work video games and anime and regular animated stuff. So there's a lot of crossover with what they do. Derek Snow is Nebraska in Trigun Stampede, Fox in Vinland Saga. Ooh, he's Beam in Chainsaw Man. I know everybody loves Chainsaw Man. One of my favorite characters, he's Rieger and Slime. How I got that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Jinpachi Ego on Blue Lock. Jildora on Black Summoner. Snack on Tiny Tina's Wonderlands video game. He's also in Black Clover. He plays a couple voices. Real Boys Mortier and a bunch of additional voices. The Gymnastic Samurai. He plays Okamachi. Oh, he's in Fire Force too. Shinra Kusakabe. Nice. My Hero Academia. One's Justice. He's the voice for Mimic and Joy Irinaka. But yeah, he's got quite the resume as well. I'm only trying to hit the high notes. He is Wall on Fairy Tail. He's Monkey 5B in Dr. Stone. Don't remember Monkey 5B, but it's been a while since I watched Dr. Stone. Sorry, I'm scrolling and talking at the same time. Oh, Zuma in Tokyo Ghoul. Yeah, does a lot of additional voices. And I'm not going to bother telling you which additional voices because it's usually crowd people and stuff like that. He is Rabanra in Dragon Ball Super. Wow, his just keeps going. He's obviously been a busy guy. Oof. Yeah. So that is it for Derek Snow. Okay, who else we got? I know there's more. I just having trouble finding them. Anyway, while I'm looking those up, I know a lot of people. Some of these. Oh, sorry, I put my thumb right on the camera. I've seen a lot of things online. People asking, "Hey, what do you want at Anime El Paso?" And the stuff you guys are asking for is pretty cool. It's just we have some limitations, especially imposed on us by the venue. Everybody's wanting Japanese-inspired food vendors, and, even on the outside. And while I agree that would be amazing, venue says no. Even if we let the venue contract it and bring in their own people, the venue really does not want any outside food. They're not even going to have. They used to rent out some of the concession space to food vendors around town, like Craze and a couple other little places. They used to rent out room to them during events. They're not doing that anymore. They're doing it completely themselves. So all the food inside the anime event will be provided by them, except for pre-packed. Now they gave us a little leeway with pre-packaged snacks and stuff, which is good because for Japanese inspired, they do a lot of snacks. A lot of Pocky. I had Pokemon on the brain. I'm sorry. They do a lot of Pocky and all the weird flavored chocolates and stuff. They will allow those in, but they are they're not being as hard as they used to be. Because they would take a 30% cut from these guys, and after you travel and buy your booth and everything, it's not worth it for those guys. But now they will allow them to do, after they fill out the paperwork and get approved through the venue, not through us. We have no say in that. They can pay a $500 flat fee to sell their prepackaged goods, which I think it's a better deal. It's not the most ideal. Man, I keep putting my thumb right on it. It's not the ideal method, but it's better than taking 30%. So there may be some prepackaged vendors. It depends on how many of them want to make that jump. If not, we have talked to the venue about providing Japanese inspired food, so maybe the venue will be able to provide some dumplings or mochi or ramen, that type of thing. So cross your fingers. They're starting to bend a little bit. Um, so don't get too upset if there's no outside vendors, because they're outside food vendors that uh, they don't want that. They gave to us a little bit with the prepackaged food. So we're going to keep chipping away. One of these days, we're going to get there. Uh, let's see, Liliana. Oh man, that means no food vendors at Epcon either. Then that was horrible last year. Had to wait like an hour for a water. That's the venue that we have. Like I said, nothing we can do about that. And and trust me, we don't see one penny of any of the fees they're charging, wanting to charge food vendors. We don't see one penny of the concessions. That's all for the venue. So if you guys want that to change, the only thing I can say is, complain to me is not going to help. Complain to the venue. Tell them, what you want. Even if it's just them providing the concessions, maybe they can open another concession location in there. I know I've been begging them to open up the outside DLE there, the box out there on the plaza, and have food. So, Liliana, thanks for working hard on this. Even just being able to buy prepackaged snacks is really awesome. Like I said, those prepackaged snacks is going to be up to any vendor that wants to do it. We don't go out and approach vendors and bring them in. The vendors come to us and purchase a space. And like I said, we're not big enough at the moment that we can vet people and turn people away. So we take most of the vendors that come. Um, as long as they're doing something legal. If you're doing something illegal, we're not going to let you in. But um, yeah, like I said, we are doing all that we can with what we have with these guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking through. Told you all about those guys. Um, let's see, with his, I told you about. Oh yeah, I haven't told you about those yet. Landon McDonald. Does that mean anything to anybody? Landon McDonald. Let's see what IMDb says. IMDb don't lie. Landon Old McDonald. And my internet is so slow. So unbelievably slow. Okay. First thing that pops up I see on him before he finishes loading is he's in Demon Slayer. Let's see who he is. Landon. Let's see all filmography. IMDb is a lifesaver. Yamaoka and Junji Ito. Madaraka and Handyman Saito. Kazuki and Buddy Daddies. I was just introduced to Buddy Daddies the other day. Cute concept. Elliot Arkwright and Ice Blade Sorcerer. Zim and Ninja Fusion. Another Chainsaw Man guy here. He is Future Devil and / Fiend in Chainsaw Man. Shun Kurabayashi in Rent a Girlfriend. That sounds questionable. Rent a Girlfriend. Koji Sataki and Aoshi. No, I didn't click on that. Mamoru Kionji and Kakaguri Twin. I'm just going to hit the ones that I am familiar with here, or would be here all night, because his is extensive. Oh yeah, Inmu. You're right, Conrad. It's Inmu. Demon Slayer. Inmu. Is that the train demon? I'm trying to remember from the movie, right? The train demon. He's Bard in Ragnarok Origin. Yoshida in Honor at Magic High School. He's in My Hero Academia as All Might's Techie. Don't know that one. He is Masaru in Tokyo Revengers. I know everybody likes some Tokyo Revengers. He's Noritoshi Kamo in Jujutsu Kaisen. Rampo and Bungo Stray Dogs. Not too shabby. Asaka and Boruto. Oh. He's done quite a few video game voices. A lot of additional voices are people you probably wouldn't know. He's done a lot. Oh, Cells at Work. He's Streptococcus from Cells at Work. Interesting. Let's go to the next slide. Sorry, my nose itches. Landon. I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. This internet connection you think would be better? It's not. This one, I'm probably not pronouncing her right either. Anaris Canones. Anyway, if I remember right, she's done a few decent ones. She's Karina in Princess Power. Mira. I can't pronounce that. And she's in Bleach. She's in Attack on Titan. She's Yelena in Attack on Titan. Hinatsuru in Demon Slayer. Hinatsuru. I can't place that one off the top of my head. I should probably know it, but I do not. She's Maid in Fruits Basket. She's Yuki in Horimiya. She was in Ruby, Harriet Bree. And I don't want to start the argument, is Ruby an anime or not? For our purposes, we're going to say, yeah, it is. She's Victor's secretary in Boruto. That's her big ones. I'm not going to continue going through. That's it from that list. And like I told you, we have some contracts still out that I am waiting on. And once those get signed, let me get rid of that. Let me look. I know I had it in here somewhere. Why can't I find it? Why? It's always when I'm looking for something, I don't see it. I think this is it. Okay, two of them that I will caveat this. They have not signed contracts yet, but their rep has said that yes, they will. So we're about 99% sure. This is not an official announcement. This is just me giving you a little heads up. Robbie Damon and Max Mittelman. I know those two guys, pretty big. They got quite a few of big name voices under their belt. So yeah, Robbie Damon, Daymond, and Max Mittelman, Mittelman. I know Max, when I looked at his IMDb page, it just kept scrolling for days. I didn't finish. And I've got another contract out that I'm just waiting, which I've spoken to the actual voice actor through text, and they have said yes, they're coming. I'm just waiting for them to put ink on paper. Is Bryce Papenbrook. I know a lot of people is going to love that one. Inosuke is probably his most recent one there with Demon Slayer, but he's done so many. He's in Attack on Titan. He's done Lady and Catbug. Dude's been around for quite some time. I think he started when he was in his early teens. So those are those ones I give you earlier are the ones who I have already signed. Those last three I just told you, Robbie Damon, Max Middleman, and Bryce Papenbrook are all committed. I just don't have the signed contract yet, so they're not official. But since you guys tuned in, I gave you a little nugget, little morsel, little tease that these other guys didn't get. That's what you guys get for taking time out to listen to me ramble. I'm not going to cover anything else. I just wanted to, because I did promise you guys I would have announcements for Anime El Paso. I didn't get this morning. I didn't get to finish all the guest pages. Those will be done sometime next week, and will be linked up, and then we're going to push them out. And I think a lot of people are going to be excited. So if you haven't got your Anime El Paso tickets, another thing, I don't know, a development. I don't know if I told you guys, the convention center has agreed to let us sell all the tickets after El Paso Comic-Con. So, starting with Anime El Paso, we're going to sell the single day tickets, the VIP, the weekend, the child tickets will all come through us. No more Ticketmaster. We're not going to use Ticketmaster because they have a tendency to add a ton of extra charges. That also means the venue won't be charging that $2.50 venue fee on each ticket. We won't have to pay, because this is what's kind of messed up. They were forcing us in the beginning to use Ticketmaster for all the tickets. We argued for years. They finally said, okay, well, you can do VIP and weekend, but they still want to do the single day tickets. And then on top of that, making us use Ticketmaster, we also had to pay for their staff to sit in there and sell those tickets. So we were paying their staff to sell the tickets, and then they were charging a $2.50 venue fee right off the top and was straight to the convention center, plus all the other Ticketmaster fees. So we, I guess more than just us do a fit. And now you can, Ticketmaster is an option, but you can opt out of it if you have your own ticketing platform, and we do. So we're going to do it. We tested it out at Las Cruces Comic-Con. We sold all the tickets through Las Cruces Comic-Con ourselves, and we were able to sell them and process them without any issues. So I don't foresee any issue in El Paso either. Could be a little bit different setup in the lobby when you come in for Anime El Paso, not for El Paso Comic-Con, but El Paso Comic-Con 2024. It'll kick in. So we will start that with Anime El Paso and start selling our own tickets and do all the redemption ourselves right there in the front. I think it'll be a lot smoother. Conrad. Ooh, Bryce. Yeah. Bryce Papenbrook, nice dude. He is. I've talked to him. If you go on our YouTube channel, we actually have an interview with him up there, a phone interview. Nicest guy you'll ever talk to, man. I talk to him all the time on text. He's a great guy. It's my birthday soon. Hey, Moon. Well, happy upcoming birthday. My dad's going to give me tickets. Well, Moon, tell your dad he can splurge and do VIP because you can do payments. We're selling the tickets so you can do payments on them. I believe they just had to be paid off a couple weeks before the event for you to get them. So, I mean, we're trying to make it as easy as we can for you guys to get the best possible tickets. Like I said, we're selling them, so we're not really upcharging anything. The only fees on the tickets will be what we're charged from the credit processor, because everybody gets a little cut out of it. But we're not adding anything onto that. So whatever we're getting charged, we just tack it on to that ticket price. so that we can pay the processor, because I don't want to come out of pocket to pay the credit processor. Liliana, awesome. Las Cruces Comic Con was amazing. With the ticketing, so much easier. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, with the QR codes. We're not going to mail tickets out anymore. That was a fiasco. I understand a few people with the mail, the USPS maybe didn't get their ticket in time, or, we sent them out a month ahead. But we had way too many people saying they didn't get their tickets in the mail. I can believe a small percentage, man, but it was just too big a percentage of people saying they didn't get their tickets in the mail, and it smelled too much like scam to me. So we're just not going to do it. You'll get your QR code. You can bring it on your phone or on on a printout. We'll scan it. Good. Do not share those QR codes, guys. Those are a one-time scan. If you share it or somebody gets a hold of it and they get scanned in before you get up there, we're only going to let each QR code come in once. So if it gets scanned, boom, then that QR code is no good anymore. Except to pick up your swag. If you're a VIP weekend, you can take it over and get your swag. Moon, I live in Las Cruces, so I'm only doing one day. That's fine. Yeah, one day is good too. For Anime El Paso, we're selling the one day, so you can still do payment on it. You can do payments on one days as well. They're pretty low, so I don't imagine too many people will be doing that unless you buy multiple one days. If you're in a big group of them for a family, maybe then. All right, guys. Thank you for. It's dark outside. You can see it's getting dark now. That's the reflection of my iPad. It's getting dark. I'm going to go eat something, and I just wanted to get this information out to you so you know who's coming to Anime El Paso. Sometime next week, all the guest pages will be done and linked up. But now, for you guys taking the time out to watch this, you have inside information. You can go tell everybody. And until that next time, later, nerds.